7 days a week, because I know when I shift out, I don't know when I'll be able to do them on weekends again, because I will be say when we busy doing you know what I'm doing there. So I'm trying to give you as many lives as I can, just to explain to people what is going on. We are moving on the 21st of July, which is next month. Also tomorrow there's what's her name will be starting with me for say with me 2 days 2 days a week till Olivia gets back. So we hope you enjoy the new lady. It's going to be starting. What's not new? You know her name is Elise. She'll be starting with me on Monday and on Fridays till Olivia gets back. And when Olivia gets back, hopefully she'll be doing her 2 days a week. And we've got an exciting, busy week coming up this week. This week there'll be a video coming out tomorrow, which I'll be filming. I've found a picture I'm putting up on the van. I'm going to screw it in. It's a special metallic thing of a car, of I think it's a Valiant. So I'm going to be putting that up tomorrow. Also, maybe from the other side, I'm going to get another one. So we're going to finish that wall off completely. So still a bit of decoration, but we're going to finish that off. Someone's saying, "Hi, Pete, what's up?" Hi, welcome to the channel. How are you going? Sorry I don't read many comments. My reading is not that good, unfortunately. I am learning to read. When Olivia gets back, we're really going to get stuck into it like there's no tomorrow. Been doing a lot of stuff around the house, you know, getting ready for the shift and sorting this out, sorting that. You know how it is, guys, when you're getting ready to shift, you've got to sort everything out. I mean, I've still got to get rid of that. I've still got the cabinet here. My telephone box is coming with me. These two tables, I'm not quite sure which table I'm going to take yet. I've still got speakers to get rid of, an old TV to get rid of. So there's still a shitload of stuff to get rid of, and an old cabinet there too. So yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff to get rid of. But I do hope you guys are going to enjoy all the videos are going to be coming out. They are going to be, you know, funny videos that we are going to be putting out. You won't, as I said yesterday in yesterday's live, you won't see Maddie anymore. She's starting a course. She's doing a course on the days that Olivia is taken over from her. So we do wish her well on her course, and we do hope that she goes okay in her course. Other news, I'm really excited about these coming weeks that are coming up. The crazy, a lot of stuff to do, running here, running there. We've got solicitors to go to, real estate agent to drop keys off of. It is a very exciting time and a very sad time. I'm gonna try and do a video tomorrow, and I mentioned this on the live yesterday. I am going to try and do a video of the happy times I've had in this unit and the sad times I've had in the unit, and put it into a video. So I'm going to try and do a special, like, video of where we're up to now on this unit. And I don't mind giving the nuggets away about what video it's going to be, because I do want people to know what the video is about. It's going to be about, you know, the happy times I've had here and the sad times I've had. What's been my happiest time, which has been my saddest time here. And it's all going in a video, you know, because as you know, I don't edit my videos, so I've got to remember what I'm saying, so then I can put it out in the video. So I will be doing that tomorrow, filming that video. I might film it today, I don't know. But I might film it this afternoon, actually. I might film the video this afternoon. So the video will be basically about me just talking about, you know, the happy times I've had here and the sad times, and what I've liked about the place, what I don't like about the place, yeah, stuff like that. So it's going to be a special, like, remembering video. Oh, hello, welcome if you're a new subscriber. Happy to have you aboard on my channel. Welcome. It's good to see you guys around. I was on here yesterday, and I am on here again today. I will be on here tomorrow morning again with Elise. So we will be here again tomorrow morning. I hope you've liked the videos that I've posted so far that have come out. There's still another video to come, which is loading. So they're driving videos of a Toyota Prado that I was in, or Land Cruiser as Kiara used to likes to call it. I was in a Land Cruiser the other day on Friday because I had to go to Kiara's place to pick up some boxes with her. So she offered to take me in her car, and it's a diesel. It's the first time I've ever been in a four-wheel drive diesel like that with a Toyota brand. So I was quite happy to go out to her place and, you know, have a look around. She showed me around. We went for a bit of a drive, and, you know, she looked after me pretty good. She has left the company, unfortunately, moved on to other stuff, is what I said yesterday in the live that I was doing yesterday. So yeah, she has moved on to do better stuff, and, you know, because of the children and that situation. So I'm really, you know, really looking forward to doing the video that I have to do. I don't know how long the video will go for, because I am going to be talking a lot in the video of, you know, about and I'm going to let some nuggets out in the future on the video too about you know, about what has been happening in my life and where my life is going, what is for the future on the channel, or, you know, what, you know, all of that too will be covered in the video. I might start off with, you know, this is what's going to be happening in the future. Now I've left, now I'm going to be leaving this place, and there will be a video coming up also too of the shifting day. There'll be lots of videos that day coming up of shifting days, what the house looks like empty, when we're getting ready to move boxes outside. When the removal truck is here, I'll film that. The extra, you know, us going to the solicitor, they drop keys off, stuff like that, agents, new place, us arriving and all that. You're going to have so many videos on the 21st. My phone is going to be like red hot on videos. There'll be lots of short videos. I'm planning on that day, because the 21st is like it's like the 1 year anniversary of my YouTube channel that I have been on my YouTube channel now for. It's, yeah, 11 months. It's 11 months today. It's, no, 11 months, yeah, 11 months today, the 22nd. It's 11 months today I started my YouTube channel, and I thought it was fitting to do this live too, to thank all you very, very lovely subscribers that have given me all the love and support on my channel, and I've got all the love and respect for all of you guys on my channel, and I mean it when I say, from everyone that's in the Dream Team, we do love all you guys, and we do love and respect you for watching the videos and liking and subscribing. We do love and respect you for all of that, guys. I can't thank you enough for getting me up to the subscriber rate that I have got up to now, and it's thanks to you lovely people that's gotten me to the point I am now on the channel. So again, thank you so much, guys. I really, the bottom of my heart, I love you all. I do appreciate it, guys. I really do. It means a lot to me to have this channel, and you know, for you guys to be part of the channel, and, you know, and liking and subscribing like you guys are always doing. I do very much so appreciate it, and it's just good to have a good bunch of people on the channel. All of you guys are always commenting on the channel. You're always joining in the lives. We always have good fun. We always, you know, there's always someone that is saying something to make me laugh, and I'm just constantly overwhelmed with how many people that are on the channel that say very kind things about the Dream Team and us. And, you know, I can't, that's why we done that picture the way it is, so you can see us all. Just having one or two people, in me standing next to one or two people, I didn't reckon that was very fair. That's why we changed the profile picture the way it is, because we thought that would be a bit better. You get to see us all on the channel, the people that are going to be working with me, and we thought that was the best way to go, is to do it that way, so you could see us all on the channel, then people, you know, wouldn't be asking us, because a lot of you guys are fantastic, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we get new subscribers that come on all the time, because we have got new subscribers that join our channel all the time. And sometimes the new subscribers, they do ask me, are they your girlfriends? Are they your wives? Are they your daughters? And you know, they think like that, and that's why now we've got the pictures, so then you know who those people are, that they are support workers and mates as well. And yes, they do work for me, through the company that says to them, Pete said, yeah, Pete would like you to work with him, what do you reckon? And then they come and they work for me through the company, and the company pays them to look after me. So yeah, that's just a bit of insight on how the support workers work. But I've never shared this before, but the support people, they're sent by Harley and that, they're my case manager. They come out here, they are paid to look after me, an hourly rate. I don't know how much it is. I won't go into that, but they spend 7 hours with me, 4 days a week. We are hoping to increase that by maybe 1 or 2 days a week. We are having another meeting about it, and trying to get sealed housing and stuff like that. So there will be a lot of maybe more days coming up. We're not quite sure. I am starting to work with a new case manager called Georgia. As I said to you when I was doing the other live, I think it was on Friday, I said there was another lady called Georgia that will be will be looking out for me and stuff like that, because Harley, as you know, has got a promotion, which is great news for her, and I'm very happy and proud that she got that promotion. I am sad that I'm not going to be talking to her on a regular basis like I used to do, but I have got Georgia to talk to. I haven't actually met her. I think I've talked to her once. All the girls said to me, "Oh, she's a really nice person, Pete. You will like her." She's coming out to meet me before Harley starts her new job, so I am looking forward to that. Also am looking forward to showing you guys around the retirement village and all of this. I have to be careful when I film, because there's got so many, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I don't often talk about stuff like this on the channel, but believe me, the retirement village where we're going to in Ashmore, they've got so many rules and regulations, it's not funny. They want a photo of the dog. They want her microchip number. They want the last vaccination. There's so many. I said to me father, and I said to me mother yesterday, you sure that we're not moving into a concentration camp? Because there's so many rules and regulations. It's just unbelievable. It really is. I mean, there's a rule for this. There's a rule for that. It just. I know people have got to respect one another in there, that you can't aggravate people. Well, fair enough. I mean, that goes without saying. You don't want to upset your neighbours. But I do believe there's just so many rules, like the age limit. I mean, I could have gone on the deed if I was over 55, but because I'm not 55, I'm only just turning 54, I couldn't go on the deed, so it only makes me a visitor with a visitor's license, which it means I can only live there till my parents pass away. And then when they pass away, I can stay there for 3 months, but then I have to find somewhere else. So I do reckon that is a bit of a bit of discrimination on me, sort of thing, because I'm only 1 year difference. I mean, I'm not going to change overnight, sort of thing, but they have all these crazy rules and regulations over there, and it's like when you go swimming, you've got to wear a gown when you go to the swimming pool. I mean, I've never heard what you're gonna wear a gown in 42-degree and 38-degree heat. You got to wear a gown to go swimming. I mean, come on, I've never heard of anything so ridiculous before. I mean, what happens if you go in the pool? You got to go in your gown, have you? And what about my support people? Remember, I've got lots of young support ladies. I mean, they're going to come in, probably do swimming with me and stuff like that. I mean, what are they going to come in a gown as well? I've never heard anything so ridiculous, guys. to tell you the truth, they do run that place pretty strict, and some people don't like all these rules and regulations. And I know a lot of you are saying, well, why are you going there if there's a lot of rules and regulations, Big Pete? The thing is, they've got to sort of give and take a little bit. You can't sort of, be on top of, oh, I want this, we need that. Because, me to run around to do this, I do get tired of doing, stuff like this. As you know, I'm not a patient person. I've always, having ADHD, I've always got something on my mind that's always going and stuff like that. And it does make it very hard for me to concentrate on one thing at a time, especially when I'm already thinking about the next thing I've got to do. Which brings me to another topic I do want to talk about on the channel. I've been getting a lot of questions about what is going to happen with the channel in the future. The channel in the future, which I'll go into the more details on the video that I'm going to be filming. The things are, it won't be changing that much. There'll probably be new faces that you see come and go on the channel. Support workers. I will always be around because it's my channel. I'll always be around, and it's the support workers channel too. I'll always be around. That will never change. But you'll just see different people on the channel. As people have holidays, someone else will fill in for them. So yeah, constantly you will see some different people appear on the channel for a couple of shifts. So, if that does happen, don't say, oh, what's happened now? How come this person's not here? What's going on with this person? It's only because the channel, people do go on holiday, and then some backup people that are on the team will either take their shifts, or stuff like that will happen. That's what they call it, like a backup team. Oh, good morning. How are you? And let me try and read a little bit of comments. Where are you from? I'm from the Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia, if people are wondering where I'm from. I'm from the Gold Coast, Queensland. I don't usually do Sunday lives, but I thought, hey, why not do a Sunday live? I've got a bit of time up my sleeve, and I do want to catch up with the guys and talk to you all. And try and make this a regular thing on the YouTube channel, so people do get live updates with what I've been doing. I did cook chicken tonight, last night. Very much enjoyed it. Also, I did try to sort out the garage bit so I could put me van away, because it was getting very, very hard to sort of park in the garage when you got boxes right next to you, and you try and get out and you nearly fall over a box. So I tried to do that as well. But basically I've just been, hanging around the house, catching up on neighbour stuff that has been on TV, and, trying to watch that. And, trying to sort, I've got all these DVDs. I've got to start packing those in boxes, because I've got over 2 or 3, I think I've got 200 DVDs, something like that. And I have to pack them all because they are my treasured possessions. Funny thing is, when you shift into a new place, because you haven't got the internet on, what I like to do is I like to watch my DVDs. I sort of like to have 2 or 3 days of watching DVDs when I'm not doing much. But now I've got support people where I can watch it after they go. I mean, I'll still be doing my lives on the phone here. But I don't know if it will go over to the smart TV. Maybe I can get my data transferred onto the TV as well. They are the plans for that, to get that transferred over to the TV. Because as soon as your internet connection is dropped out, well, then you don't have your lives and all that. So it does make it hard when you haven't got that. Hopefully the support people will be able to there to help me, and we will get the what do you call it, the data put back on over there when we shift in, and things will be good. Also, as people know, I'm going to be doing a lot of tours of different areas in that area. So you might see us at Benoa, you might see us in different areas, you know. So if you do see us like in Aswell or different areas or stuff like that, and with the support people, feel free to come up and say, "Hi Pete, I'm a subscriber to your channel. I like what you're doing. I enjoy the channel," because that then gives us the confidence to do more and better videos for you guys that are out there. And also we do like to meet our subscribers and, you know, talk to them and see what they're doing in their everyday life, and, you know, if what they do like about the channel, what they don't like about the channel. Because I know a lot of people have been upset with people that do leave the channel. You know, don't forget, people that do leave the channel only leave the channel to go and do better things in their lives, because, you know, some of my support workers are very young, and, yeah, they've got to leave to do what they want to do. They've got to do their career in life, so then they can make something of themselves, which, you know, is very understandable. When you're young, you've got to get out there. You've got to do stuff like that. Me, I'm 54. This year, you know, my goal is now is just to keep my YouTube channel going and the TikTok and Facebook channel going. They are my goals, just to do that and just to enjoy life and film and just show you guys what I'm doing and where I'm going and stuff like that. The everyday things that we always talk about on the lives. Because I know a lot of people, you know, always wonder, what is the hell is that channel about? The channel is about me having ADHD and autism, and I show you everyday stuff that I do, my story with my support people, what we do. You get to see the support workers, you get to talk to them, you get to be with them in the video, you get to know them. And then, of course, when they do the lives, people are always asking, "Oh, how are you? What have you been up to today? Can we ask you this?" Which is good. We like to have interaction on the channel, which is really good. And, yeah, it's thanks to you guys asking the support workers what they do in their spare time, which is fantastic. I mean, I'm going to put it out there. Most of my support workers, when they first start on the channel with me, they are very, very, very shy. They sort of really don't know what the channel is really about. I mean, they look at the videos, fair enough, but some of the support workers, they're very, very shy, and to be on social media and to sort of put yourself out there, for some people it can be very, very overwhelming for some people. And it's sort of, they get all nervy, they don't know what they're going to say on the channel. And sometimes you got to, you know, say to them, "Well, yeah, just be yourself, just talk about what you do, just explain to the people on my channel what you're about, what your hobbies are and stuff like that." And sometimes then that breaks the ice. It really does break the ice. I mean, sometimes we do get comments that in the support workers, you know, saying, "Oh, well, where did this comment come from? I can't understand why this comment has come out," and stuff like that. I always say to them, sometimes the comments that do come out are sort of the comments that people just leave anyway on the channel. Hang on, guys, another video. I'll be back in a sec. Another video now being loaded. It was a driving video, 19-minute driving video of me in the Land Cruiser. So that's the last video now, and then this afternoon I can make that other video, the talking video, which will mainly be about me just talking, you know, the story I'm going to tell. So that will be that video that will be posted tomorrow morning, as well as other videos that I will be posting. I've got a few, and then I'll start doing, of course, new videos for you guys. You know, daily on this channel. This channel is not like any ordinary YouTube channel, because, you know, there's many YouTubers out there that have got their style of doing their videos and how they do it, when they put it out, because everyone that does their YouTube channel hasn't got as much maybe as time as I've got. They're always doing something else, and I've got a lot more time just to video and stuff like that. I'm always got the phone out. I'm always videoing this and that when the support people are here. That's why my channel, I get to do 2 or 3 videos and put them out a day. My videos are a lot easier to put out than, say, a normal YouTuber would put out on their channel. You know, because you've got so many people out there that they do it. I mean, they do it for a living. That's what they do. They're YouTubers. That's their living. That's the way they make their bread and butter. Mine is just a hobby. You know, a hobby. We know we make a bit of money from it. Fine, that's great. But it's just a bit of a hobby. My videos are nothing special. I don't really care about the views. You know, some views go really good. Some views don't go really good. But you know, I'm just happy to put the videos out there. They are like a bit of a diary for me. So then I can look back in the past and say, well, oh yeah, I remember doing that, or yes, I did that, and it was really fun that day when I done that. I can remember filming that. Because sometimes in life when you get older, you do want something to look back on. And, you know, you do want to just think, oh, well, geez, I've done YouTube for quite a while back in the day. And gee, it was pretty good to do it. I mean, so far I have enjoyed doing the YouTube channel here. I really have, and I do apologise to the guys that are leaving me comments. If you just like to put "Hello Peter, how are you?" I want to answer you. My reading and writing is not that good, and I do very much apologise for that. When the support workers are here, they do read the comments for me. So please do not get upset that I struggle with my reading and writing. We are working on it when Olivia gets back, and I promise you we will get better and better at it. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying about the people that come on my channel, and they're, you know, we've had a lot of good people, a bit like moderators. I've got fantastic moderators on my channel. As you know, I used to have, and I put this out yesterday, a bloke called the Kookaburra Man, and he hasn't been on my channel for ages. I don't know what happened to him, but he's sort of, you know, people were giving him a hard time on the channel, and we had another subscriber called Alex Murphy. He was a moderator on my channel. But he decided, oh, well, if the Kookaburra Man's going to be on, I don't want to be on. For some reason, something behind the scenes were going on, which I didn't even know about. So I turned around and I said, I respected the Kookaburra Man's wishes. I said, well, look, if you don't want to be a moderator on the channel, that's fine. I completely understand. There are a lot of people saying, well, he's not really the Kookaburra Man. He's just someone that's a keyboard warrior. And, you know, it does make me think, you know, maybe they were right, and maybe I should have listened, because these people, you know, honestly, they've got YouTube channels, they know what they're talking about. And I'm, you know, I mean, yes, I am building the subscriber rate up, if you know what I mean. I'm not a sort of small channel. I'm a channel which has got a good amount of subscribers on it. Which is really good to have all of the subscribers that I've got. It's not a big channel. It's not a channel that will ever be, what, say, 100,000 subscribers. I mean, I doubt on my channel that will ever happen, but I am thankful for the subscribers I have got on my channel. All you guys do mean a hell of a lot to me, and you know what you do with me on my videos, and how you watch them, and how you like, and how people are always on the lives, you know, putting, you know, saying, oh yeah, Pete, oh yeah, it was good, mate, you know, can you do more of this, can you do more of that? And yeah, as I said, there's a whole playlist of different people on the channel. If people do want to go and see their favourite, Lolly's here, their favourite subscribers, I mean their favourite people, everyone has got a playlist. Go and see what the people are doing on the channel, and you will see from their playlist what is going on, and you'll be able to follow them and watch their story. I mean, we've got people that have been on that were support workers. We've got, you know, the present support people that are here today. So there's always videos you can look back up on of the old support people and the new ones that are currently in it now, which is really good. It's really good to have that sort of that storyline there. And most of my videos, people say, do these things really happen to you, or you just stage that for views and stuff like that? No, guys, these things really do happen to me in real life, and I don't share much about my sort of being bullied side by my father, because my father, and we'll get into this, but I reckon it's very important for people to know about situations that do happen with other people. I do get bullied by my father a hell of a lot. Like yesterday, he was saying about, oh, you got to pay $200 a week when you're staying with me, for rent, and that. And I said, well, how can I afford $200 a week when I'm forking out for me petrol? I'm forking out for this. I'm forking out for that. I said to him, that doesn't seem right. I said, I always try and do my shopping when I can, when I got the money, but for him to charge me $200 a week, and I don't get any rent assistance from it. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be doing that, because and he's one of these people that are headstrong people. He can make your life hell, that guy, and people. I know a lot of people saying, "Well, why are you moving in with him?" But I've got nowhere else to go. If I had somewhere to go in the Aspel area, and I was in a sealed house, I would go there tomorrow. Believe me, guys. But at the moment, it is a sad thing, because lots of people with disabilities, some of them do get bullied by their parents, a hell of a lot. Not mainly me mum. My mum sort of she sort of keeps her mouth, shut. She likes to stay out of it. She doesn't want trouble at her age. But my father, he's always been a bully. And he always, I don't know, he likes to sort of, take money from you that you haven't got. I mean, he knows I'm paying this off, I'm paying that off, I've got bills coming in for my phone, for my dog, and all he turns around and says is, well, that's not my problem, that's your problem. I mean, I take him up and down. He doesn't even fork out for the petrol. And I pay for the insurance on the van, I pay for the registration, I pay for the mechanical stuff when it breaks down. He don't help me with nothing. He doesn't help me with nothing. And that sometimes in my life makes me very, very sad, about that, because I take him here, I take him there, right? And he don't want to put nothing in, and it's, I could understand, if he didn't have much money, but if he sold his unit, he's going to be making a packet. But oh, it's my money. Well, no, I said to him yesterday night, guys, and I'm going to be honest with you. I said to him yesterday night, well, look, then my money's my money. Don't ask me for a handout, because you got more than I've got. So yeah, I mean, if he keeps asking me, I'll just keep saying the same. Sorry, mate, I got nothing for you. I mean, I just keep reminding him that I pay for the fuel, I pay for the registration, I pay for the insurance, I pay for breakdowns, I pay for the RSCQ on it, plus I pay for me dog, for its needles and stuff like that. And to be bullied like that constantly, when your father knows that he's got a son that's ADHD and autism. He listens to my cousin down in Melbourne. His name is Bruno, right? And he listens to my cousin down in Melbourne. And my cousin down in Melbourne has never liked me from day one. He's the type of person that doesn't like people with problems. He gets very sort of judgmental of him, and he picks on him, and he phoned, once he's phoned the police up on me. So, in my books, he's not the right person, to be given any advice out to anyone. So, my father listens to him, and then my father thinks, oh, well, I've got to act big. I've got to show them that I'm the boss around here. And with me, it doesn't work like that. I mean, I'm 54 years old. I want to sort of, be de-stressed. I don't need more stress as I'm getting older. I want to just relax a bit more, not worry about people constantly hounding me for money, all the time, especially my father. Every phone I buy me wine as well, which is $78 for that. And if you do a breakdown, right, I'll do a breakdown on what I pay, and then you guys will understand, right? I'm paying for the phone a month, $125, right? Then the car insurance, another $125, right? I pay for that. Now I'm paying for my Medibank private, $62 a month for that. On top of that, the Cindy's medicine, I pay $154 for that. That's nearly every 2 or 3 months I pay for that. On top of that, as you know, there's sometimes repair bills that have to be done. On top of that, if I've got a bit of money for the shopping, I pay for that. I mean, I can't pay for everything, so I'm not going to have any money in my pocket whatsoever. So some people don't sort of, in my family, realise that. They thought, oh yeah, he's got to pay his way, he's got to pay this. The truth of the matter is the pension doesn't go very far. It doesn't go very far. And when you haven't got, it makes it very, very hard. I mean, I'm at the moment living on a certain budget now for this week because I bought a razor because I needed a razor, and I bought one, yes, and it was a bit expensive. So yes, I'm bad on that thing. And I had to buy a car mount for the van, which I needed to continue doing videoing and stuff like that. So that was, again, on my back, yes. But anyway, getting off of that topic anyway, if anyone feel that they're being bullied, by their parents or whatever, and you got NDIS and you feel like that, go and talk to your case manager and tell them what's going on. Don't be afraid to sort of, hide it and sort of be bullied and be worried that you're going to get kicked out of your house, because it's not going to happen. The government will not let you just be out in the street. There's no way in the world they can do that. They have to find you emergency accommodation if the situation warrants it. So yeah, don't feel sad or upset. You got to tell the truth sometime in life, so then people can help you and give you the support that you really do need. My support workers, as I said, they're great with me. We get on like a house on fire. We have a laugh, we have a joke, and we're always sort of doing things that people would not think that we, some people think we're hilarious. Some people think, oh, well, they're just a bunch of clowns clowning around, which I can understand that as I said on the last live I done, the channel's not for everybody. There's some channels people love to death, and that's their favourite channel, and they constantly wait for a video to come out, even if it's every 2 or 3 weeks. They're constantly waiting for that person to put a video out so they can go over to their channel and watch it. Our channel is sort of, you can love it or not love it, but I don't let people wait for a video to come out once, like every month or so. I'm constantly, every day, in videos that I'm doing, I put them out the next day. And my videos are raw, they're not edited. What you see with us is in the video is what you're going to be watching. I don't believe in hiding, behind the scenes of anything, or telling you guys lies that, oh yeah, this happened when it didn't happen. I tell you the truth so then people know what is going on out there, and because not many people realise, because some YouTubers, they don't share in the lives, in their videos, in their personal life, what is going on. They sort of keep that to themselves, sort of thing. They don't want to really share it because that's personal to them. Me, I don't mind discussing anything with you guys if I think it's warranted and I think it's going to help someone. well then yeah, I'll put it out there, and of course then you guys can be the judge of how you go about if you were in that situation. And of course then it does help people that do get themselves into that situation, because many people do find themselves in difficult situations, and you know, I know that, and I know I'm just glad that the Dream Team is here for them in our videos, in our lives, in, you know, I'm very grateful that I can make people smile on my channel through the videos and make people laugh on the things I do. And yeah, I am very much, you know, looking forward to continuing this channel for many a year to come. And you'll always, you know, just remember this thought, guys, too. You'll always never be alone in life as long as you got an interest that you do like doing. It doesn't matter what interest you've got. If you like doing an interest, you know, keep doing it. You know, what hobby you do, keep doing it. As long as it makes you happy, that is the best thing for you to do. Don't ever think, oh yeah, but should I be doing this? It doesn't seem right. If it makes you feel happy and you're happy about doing it, go ahead and do it. That's my advice to everyone. That's my thought for this live here. What else we're going to talk about? Lots of cool things that are happening, and not looking forward to the packing one bit. As you know, I'm not a person that likes packing anything up. I mean, when we first shifted here, it was a nightmare from the other place to pack all the stuff up and come over here. And that day then, I didn't have support workers. I didn't have NDIS. I didn't have nothing back when I first shifted in here. So it was, I don't know, it was a totally different sort of story back then, because I wasn't able to film any videos because I didn't have YouTube, I didn't have TikTok, I didn't, you know, think I'd ever be a social media person before. But with this shift, it is going to be it is going to be a sad time. I'm not going to say it isn't going to be a sad time. I reckon the last day of shifting for people is the stressful time for them, because you've got to run here, you've got to run there, you know, you've got to take, you know, go to the solicitors, go to take keys back. It really can be a hard time when you're doing, you know, shit like that. And I know some people, they really get stressed out about it. And all I can say is this, you know, let the flow, let it go, let the flow go, and just try not to stress out about it. Because I know lots of people do stress out about it, and they will be getting stressed out. And a lot of people on my channel will be saying, oh, I hope Peter's all right. I hope the shift is going to go all right for him. I hope he's not going to be too stressed. Look, on the day, I'll be sort of, I'll have, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, in the day, I will have sort of mixed emotions on the day. There'll be happy emotions and there'll be sad emotions. I'm not going to say it's all going to be, you know, I am going to be in a bit of shock when I leave here, because once I drive out of that driveway, that's it. I won't be, you know, driving up to my unit here anymore, because it's not mine anymore anyway. So yeah, I won't be doing that anymore, and the support people won't be parking in their visitors' car parks like they used to, because we won't be here. So they'll have to get used to parking in the other area where I'll be living in Ashmore there. So it will be sad times in a way, because, you know, the support people have been the ones that have started with me here. They've you know, they've been here with me. They every shift that they do, they come here, and they've always parked outside and stuff like that. They've always been, how do I say it, there for me, sort of thing. So it is going to be sad when we have to drive out. because I am going to be thinking to myself while I'm driving. Well, you know, Pete, this is the last time that you'll ever go down this driveway again. It will be a sad time for me, and I will probably just still come back outside and just park outside the letterbox to check my letters to make sure there's no bills or letters for me. But yes, it will be a sad time because I won't be here to stay with me, do my lives in the garage like I used to do, and yeah, hang outside my garage and put the van out and do my hour live like I do in the mornings now with you guys. I mean, that's something, I don't know how I'm going to overcome that, but I will be thinking of something on how to do that. Because don't forget, in the retirement village, as I just said before when I first started live, there's just so many rules and regulations there, and I've got to sort of put my way around it so I can still do the lives, because I don't want to, I don't want my life to be compromised. I still want to go ahead and do the lives like I'm doing them. I don't want to have to be driving somewhere, then pull over, then jump in the back of the van and then do a live there. So yeah, I am still going to be probably doing the lives from the garage over there. So I don't think that will change that much, but we'll see how we get on. If someone tells us off, well, then I have to say, well, look, I'm just doing my live chats. I'm not breaking any law. I'm just doing my live. And don't forget, there's fences there. Like the garage has got, you go in your garage, but it's fenced there, fences. So you can see the other person's cars and that. And that's that's one thing I don't like about it, the garage setup. I reckon it should have a wall, like even if it's plywood, whatever, just all the way along both sides, because then you've got more privacy. I mean, you don't want to see your next door neighbour what they've got in their garage and all that. It's I'm not one of these people that wants to know what my next door neighbour has got in his garage. That's what he's got in his garage is up to him, and what I've got in my garage is up to me, sort of thing. So there's that aspect I don't like of the place is the garage setup. They were built in 1980, I believe. So that's it's a sort of different era of like it. Today is things are more modern and they're more sort of built up. Back in the day, then they sort of weren't built up. They were just how they were, sort of thing. That's how they were built, and they were a bit lower than what they were, and there's something there's always changes when you go to different properties and different things. It is sad leaving a neighbourhood that you spent 4 or 5 years in. It is very, very sad, and I guess the sad thing about it is that the people that have been aggravating us, they're still living here. They're fine. They're still doing what they want to do, and that's the sad thing about it, that we are the ones that sort of have to move out because these people have been aggravating us for nearly 3 or 4 years now, and we can't do nothing about it. We had a nice lady, as I said, her name was Carol, right? She used to look after. She was on Body Corp. She was a great lady. She had this complex running bloody good. But as you know, she was threatened by the people here. They were stalking her and doing all this crazy shit that you don't do. And she sold her unit a couple of months ago now, and now they've got young people in the units, and they have got about 3 or 4 cars. And as you know, I have said this in the lives before, they sort of park their cars anywhere they want. They've sort of got no respect for the other people that do live here, that do pay their Body Corp. And these are people that only rent, right? And I've got nothing against people that rent, don't get me wrong. But these people, they put their cars wherever they want, and they just decide, oh, well, this is my parking spot, no one's going to take it away from me. Like people know the blue car that I've got outside our lounge room window. Now, for example, that car, that car has been a pain in the ass. That car has been now parking there 4 weeks straight. The same car park just turns up and she puts the car there. And, you know, as you know, if you say anything to them, they get all upset and they say, well, you're not in charge of Body Corby. Why, why are you interfering? But the reason why we're interfering is because, we don't want to see a blue car parked outside our car park every day of the week. I mean, it's like a private parking spot. So you'll go out and then she'll come back and bang, it's there again. So yeah, that does make it very frustrating to see a car there all the time. And at the other place, well, we won't have that because the garages are downstairs anyway, and there's no visitors car park up the top there. So that's something. Other news is too, the room is a bit smaller there, as you people know, and I've got to make one room into 2 rooms, if you know what I mean. Furniture for this, and a bed for this, and TV up the wall. That has to be done. And that's something I'm not looking forward to doing either, because if we had bought the one that was a bit more expensive, and the old man he could afford it if he wanted to, but he didn't. That was bigger, and it was a better sort of unit sort of thing. Oh, that's something. They're watching something on TV. Sorry, I'm always got my ears open to make sure that not wanting anything else from me. It's like the joys of being me in this world that I live in. Is that like the joys of being me? Because it's very hard to do a YouTube channel when you've got parents that are old-fashioned and they don't believe. Oh, what are you doing on YouTube, son? What's your content you put out? Why are you filming where you're driving? And I say to them, I film, where I'm driving, so people know the story about me, where I'm going, the next chapter in my life, and it's like episodes. Like you watch a TV show, you got your episodes, right? Like you watch Neighbours, there'll be that episode, then they'll continue with the story of the next episode, and that's the way I run this. Sorry guys, I didn't mean that. And I know people are laughing now because I burped. I do apologise for that. Sorry. Yeah, and people sort of don't realise that the Dream Team is like that. The stories that we do. When we do our videos, we do stories. And I show you people where I'm going with whoever I'm working with. And I know you people do like to see different support people. Like you like to see little Ruby. You probably can't wait to see Olivia. I particularly can't wait to see Olivia. It's been quite a while. I'm pumped to see Olivia. What's her name? Sian, that's just started. She's fitting in really good on the team. It's a pleasure to have her on the team. So yeah, I like working with these people. They're really good people to work with, and they do show me a lot of love and respect. As mates to look out for me. They always got me back, and it's a pleasure, to have them with me, and of course to have you guys with me as well, following along what I'm doing, and when we're at the beach and we do our lives there, it's good to have you guys with me, and to share what I'm doing and to follow along in my journey. For me, that's very important for you guys to be a part of my life when I'm doing my videoing and where I'm going and stuff like that, because some people take it for granted and they think, oh, well, the Dream Team's just a bloke filming what he's doing with his support workers. There's nothing special about that. The special thing is about that is that I'm trying to help other people that have got ADHD and autism, and trying to put the word out there that they don't have to be scared to start a channel. Just get the permission off of your case manager. Tell her you want to do a YouTube channel, and this is the way you want to do your videos, and take it from there. See where your videos go. If you want to edit your videos, by all means, do edit your videos. If you don't want to edit your videos, don't edit your videos. Just film them on your phone and put them up on YouTube. Um, People will gradually subscribe if they like your channel. If they don't like your channel, people won't subscribe to your channel. They'll just say, "Oh yeah, we've seen that. Yeah. No, we don't like it." Me, I try to give you the dry sense of humour, my Aussie bogan sort of humour, because lots of people just love my Australian accent and my childish jokes that I do, and my funny way of joking when I let one rip and people are, "Oh, well, Pete's just let one go again, guys." That's I reckon is very important on the channel too, is to have a bit of comedy on your channel. Make people laugh a bit so they are interested in what you're putting out on the channel, that you're doing your lives, and at least you're making people laugh when you do them. Because I've watched some people before I started YouTube, right? I watched some people that would do their lives, and some people actually would, comment on one of their lives, and they would just not go back to that channel anymore because their lives was just so boring. And some people do good lives, and some people do really like boring lives. But on our channel, we try to make everyone laugh. There is days that we do get depressed on the channel, and some lives are not as good as others, and there is some, the gossips that, I gossip a lot, and people sometimes get annoyed with me and give me a ticking off, which is understandable. That's, it's only fair, that I do get a ticking off when I'm naughty. But saying that, most of what I say about, gossip and that is true, which I'm not allowed to get into, because then the certain person will make another complaint about me, so I won't get back into that again. But I did have, and I'll be honest with you guys, I did have a complaint made against me, about a former worker that was working with me, which he has gone to do her course now, and she was saying all these things about it, but I wasn't. I was only talking the truth. I was not saying anything that was out of character. I've got nothing against her. And I hope she's going to do well on her course, and I've got all the love and respect for her, because she's helped me out a hell of a lot. And now it's time for new people to come on, and Olivia will be taking over doing the days that she used to be doing, and we've got all the new people now on the team. And I'm very happy with the selection I've got on my team. I couldn't be more grateful for the people that do look out for me. It's because, don't forget, back in the day, before I had my YouTube and my TikTok, before I had my NDIS and all of these people that come to look after me, I was a very, very lonely person. I didn't have any friends in the world. Well, maybe I did have friends in the world. That's an exaggeration, Pete. I was very, very sort of going through a stage which not many people know about, which I don't share on the internet that much, especially on social media. But before I had my support workers and all that, I was going through a bad case of depression, because I was very lonely. I had no one to talk to. I didn't have social media. I didn't have the YouTube. I didn't have TikTok. I didn't have none of that to fall back on. And I was a very, very, very lonely. I didn't know what was going to happen when my parents passed away and stuff like that. I was just day to day, every day, watching DVDs, watching YouTube. That was my life, just watching YouTube, DVDs. I really had no purpose in where I was going to go or what I was going to do, sort of thing. So having the support that I've got and the workers to look after me and come and be part of my life, that has really, really changed my life a hell of a lot, and it's changed it for the better. It really has. It's made me feel like, hey, John boy, what's crack-a-lacking? How are you today? Sorry I can't read many comments, because I'm on my own today. Till tomorrow. We've got a new girl starting tomorrow. Well, not a new girl. Her name is Elise. She was the backup. She's starting because Maddie has left to do her course that she's doing, and the other girl will be doing 2 days, 2 days a week, and then Olivia will be coming back to do Fridays and Mondays with me. So yeah, Olivia will be coming back in another 2 weeks. She's already booked her flight from overseas, and she will be coming back. I've been just talking, John Boy, about shifting and how it's going to affect me, and the sad times when you leave a house and what it's like to shift into a new property, and how there's a lot of unpacking, there's a lot of organising, and there's a lot of new areas to explore. And I was just saying to everyone, it is very hard and very sad when you leave a property and you finally just drive out of that driveway for the last time and realise you're no longer going back to that property anymore. Sometimes, for people with ADHD and autism, it does take us 2 or 3 days to realise what is going on. We go into this, what do you call it? It's hard to say, unbelievable. It's like we don't believe it's really happening to us until 2 days later, and we wake up in a certain place, and 2 days later, and we know, yes, that this has really happened. Because sometimes you go through these periods in your life with the ADHD and autism that you're thinking to yourself, is this really happening to me right this moment? Am I actually moving, or is this I'm just having a dream and I'll wake up and it's not really happening? And that it does happen to me a hell of a lot, where I have these future dreams, and I'm always thinking, well, what's going to, because some days I'll wake up in the middle of the night and think, well, what am I going to do the next day? What's the plans? Where am I going to go? And it's I sort of work it out before I do it, sort of thing. So I do work stuff like that out. I am famous for doing those sort of things, and I guess that's what makes people like me with ADHD and autism pretty gifted, that we get to work these things out in our head sometimes at night, and we know what we're going to do the next day. I rely on fish oil tablets from my memory now that I'm 54 years old, and I take fish oil tablets, 2,000 milligrams. I take two of them a day, right? And they really, really do help me a hell of a lot. I mean, I couldn't go through the day if I didn't take them and have sore knees, sore back, and stuff like that. But yeah, they really do help me a hell of a lot, and I couldn't be more pleased. And I take in a Health Plus and stuff like that. So I am very, very pumped about stuff like that. And yeah, I just can't wait for tomorrow when Elise gets here. It's good to catch up with her. And as I said, John Boy, I have changed the profile picture again. I will be changing it one more time, John Boy, because I'm going to take a picture of little Ruby when she comes, because she's going to be doing it on Thursday with me. We're going to take a picture of us maybe near the van at the front. We're going to add that, like Olivia's got one at the side picture. We're going to add that. And well, the new girl's only going to be doing 2 days a week, with me, but we don't know if she's going to be a backup. If I find she's going to be a backup, well then, yeah, we'll leave her in it. We're not quite sure yet if she's going to be a backup or it's just a one-off. So we decided to just do it that way so you can see all of us in there as a group. So then you know who's in it, and people will not get confused they can look at the picture and say, oh yeah, I remember her, yeah, that's one of Pete's support workers, that's Olivia, or that's the new girl that started with him, Sian. So then you'll know who they are, and they'll be the main ones. So that's why I've done it like that. It was no good just having two of us, because people used to ask me, are you married? Are they your daughters? Are they your wives? And sometimes it does get a bit embarrassing, repeating yourself to people, saying, no, they're not my wives. No, they're not my daughters. We're just good friends. They are my support workers and my friends. And the sad thing about it is when some support people do leave you and the job, to them, some of it is just a job. they won't have time to phone you up or get in contact with you because they are moving on with their lives. That's the way things happen in life. They just move on, and so some of my support people don't keep in contact with me, and that's fine because they're doing their everyday thing, and they can't really. Cindy, sit down. They can't really be expected to keep in contact with me when they leave. I mean, that's just the way they are. But Olivia has been keeping in contact with Harley about me to find out how I'm going and stuff like that, and to let her know when she gets back. And I'm really glad that Olivia is still part of my life and still part of the team, like little Ruby too, and what's her name too, Sian. I'm really happy to have them part of my life and part of my team. If I get extra days, there'll probably be more people on the team. Who knows? New people, so probably profile picture again might change. There'll be more of us, but it's going to be very hard to sort of change the profile picture if we get another couple of girls in. We'll have to make it bigger. But we at the moment we are very happy the way things are on the dream team here. We couldn't ask for a better bunch of people to look after me, and it's thanks. And I've got to do a thanks to Harley and to Georgia, the people that are going to look out for me. I've got to thank you guys a hell of a lot, for looking out for me and helping me with problems that I do have, and being able to talk to you and stuff like that, because I don't usually talk to many people. I keep things to myself, and it sometimes Cindy sits down. Sometimes it is very hard for me to talk to people, and I do appreciate those people that are in my case managers that do help me. I do very much appreciate you guys for helping me, and they really are good people. They look out for me like a mother hens. There you go. Mother ducks, mother hens. There you go. And I am very, very pleased to have the new people on my team, and to get back in it and stuff like that. Now, what's going on here? I've got another commenter. What happened? What did happen to movie? Thank you. If you're a new subscriber, thank you very much for finding the channel and subscribing to it. We do appreciate you for being here. I can't thank you enough for being. Cindy, sit down. I can't thank you enough for being here. I've got to go, guys, because my dog wants to go toilet. I'm going to do that video now and then post it a bit later on, okay? Love you all. See you tomorrow morning in the 8:30 live. I love every one of you, and God bless all of you. And hey, I love you. I love all of you. From Pete.